everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. So today's video is my vision board for 2021. If you're new to my channel, or if you've been here for a while, you know that every year my vision board came true. 2020 was no exception. And so if there's one vision board video of mine that you watch about what my vision board is for the new year, I want you to watch this one all the way through, because this vision board is different from any board that I have ever made. I have completely changed my thoughts on vision boards and how I want to do them. I took a lot of time to think in 2020, and this vision board is unlike any concept I've ever done or thought of before. So I really want you to hear what epiphanies I've had this year and what changes I've made. So before I get started on my board, something that I want to point out on here is what I've changed. Typically with the law of attraction, we talk about get specific as possible. So on our vision board, I'll say, put down love, like a diamond ring, or put down the job you want to work, Photoshop your face there, put down how much money you want and write a check to yourself. That's the typical thing you learn in the law of attraction, and it works 100%. It works. You have to know what you want in order to achieve it. But what I had realized, and I need to be real with you guys, is everything on my vision board manifested last year beyond my wildest dreams, and I wasn't that happy. I have to be honest. I felt stressed out, and I know there's a lot going on in the world, but I mean, even if I backtrack and we go to when I presented my vision board for 2020, I didn't even want to make it. It stressed me out. Even this year, I didn't want to make my vision board. It was stressing me out, and I had to ask myself why, you know? And I've come to this vision board that doesn't stress me out. And, you know, the two reasons I was stressed out about making my vision board was, you know, one, I felt like every year I was making pretty much the same vision board. Even though everything came true, I still wanted to achieve the same things the next year, just to the next level. And so I just felt like every time I made a vision board, it was like daunting because it was gonna look exactly the same every year. And honestly, like thinking about my goals for some reason was stressing me out, which is like a big no-no in the law of attraction. Like if you're feeling any resistance, like you need to take a step back. And I was feeling resistance, and I was like, I gotta make my vision board. I have to make my YouTube videos. I have to manifest it and tell you guys about it. And you know, I wasn't living completely in the present moment. And so I wasn't fully happy when I was manifesting things. I mean, think about it. For example, it was just New Year's, and haven't you guys all, at least I've been here, you've had a New Year's, you're visualizing what you want New Year's to be, what you want to go into the new year feeling good, and then the day of New Year's comes and you're rushing and you can't even enjoy New Year's because it's going by so fast and not everything's happening the way you want it to, so you can't like enjoy the moment. That was like what was happening to me. And I was getting so attached to a specific manifestation. Like, I need to hear this song, I need to feel the sun on my face like this, I need to work at this job. I was so attached to a specific outcome. Like, you know, I call myself a master manifester. Like, it works. Like, you have to be specific, but I was getting too specific. I was holding on too hard to the things I want, and I wasn't enjoying the moment, I realized. So this year's vision board, what you're gonna find is different is I don't have anything specific on here. I want us to ask the question for 2021, this is my question, is what happens when we actually let go of attachment to what we want? Like, I still have some specific goals of what I want, but I realized the reason that I wasn't happy is because I wanted things to go so specific, a specific way, exactly on my board, that I was just not enjoying life. I was, you know, putting the intention of what I wanted to give you and what I wanted to give the people I work with, but I wasn't manifesting the intention of how I wanted to feel. And I realized this year that everything I'm doing and manifesting is kind of for others. Like, I'm going to put love into the world so you feel love, that everyone I work with feels love, that everyone I work with feels happy. And last year I realized, what about me? Like, that's half the equation. Like, half of manifesting is the energy we put out there, but we can't forget about ourselves. Like, how do we want to feel? What is the intention we want to get back, that we want to feel back? We forget about ourselves. And so this vision board represents exactly how I feel, that I'm going to let go of outcomes. And I want to trust that everything that comes my way in 2021 makes me feel the way that this board represents. So I want to get into it. First glance at this board, first off, I want to say like what I do similar and what I do on every board is in insert year here, I am. So in 2021, I am. I do make this still be a positive affirmation. But what's different is look at my board. When I look at this board, I do not feel resistance. I do not feel stress. I feel happy. And this is what I want to feel. If you notice on my vision board, I think the first thing that you'll see is you feel happy because I put smiley faces, smiles all over it. There's a smile here. There are smiley faces right here. There is a smile and a heart right here. I mean, I even have quotes if you go in closer. Happiness is not a destination, it's a way of life. So, you know, a big thing I want to focus on, oh wait, here's a really good one too. This banana wants you to be happy. Look, it's smiling at you. That's one of my favorite things. Like, I want to look at my vision board and not feel like, oh my God, I have to achieve all this stuff in 1 year. I have to do this. Like, I was thinking like, I have to do all this stuff in a year. People are going to judge me if I don't achieve it or this, and I'm going to be too hard on myself. I'm not good enough. Like, I had all these negative attachments to manifesting that I didn't realize I had this year. And so I was like, whoa, like, I want to look at my board and not be stressed. I want to manifest that whatever comes into my life, that I'm happy. Like, this is the year of letting go and bringing intention to ourselves. I already know I can put the intention out to get what I want. I want the intention of how I feel when I achieve those things. That, you know, my New Year's resolution and my mantra for this year is I want happiness, peace, balance, unconditional love and abundance in everything that I do, all relationships that I have, every aspect of life. I want to feel those things. I already know I can put that out, and I'm saying this out loud because it's my mantra. I already know I can give that to others. I want to accept that and surround myself with that. I want all the opportunities to bring me those feelings. And so when I look at my board, and tell me if you feel this way too, is that's what I feel. I mean, this board, you can look at it and not even have to read the things it says. But as I said, you know, the biggest thing is I want to be happy and calm when I look at that, at this board. So right here I have love flows freely. I have felt so many blockages this year. I want to feel free. I want to flow. I want to accept love. I want to accept everything from others. I want to accept happiness for myself. You know, I have on here, happiness isn't what you find at the end of the road. It's right here, right now. I don't want to think when I'm here, I'll be happy. I want to be happy. I want things to bring me happiness. I don't want to go against the grain. I feel like, you know, I turned 30 and I feel like I've been in this current, holding onto a rock, trying to not go with the current. And law of attraction is like, you got to go with the current. You don't go against the current. And I've been fighting the current, and I want to let that go. And that brings me to the next part, is having peace and balance. This part of the board makes me feel so calm because specifically this photo right here, I want to feel like this, you know, where I am perfectly in alignment. I want to be in alignment with the universe, my best self. I want everything to just flow freely to me and feel peace and balance. I want to look and represent my life feeling balance. And I put this as well, you know, this is what I always try to sum up on my board, to have balance, life balance with friends, health, career, family. You know, a huge thing that holds me back on going for different jobs that I want and different opportunities is that I'm afraid that I'm not going to have this balance. Like, I do not want to give up balance in my life. I felt so unbalanced and stressed and not able to really, I realized I haven't been taking care of myself as good as I could. I'm not calming down and giving myself what I need. I thought I was, but I wasn't. And I really want that balance, that any opportunity comes into my life, I'm working with people who are balanced and respect those things. All the friends, all the relationships, everybody in my life, I want them to help me balance. I want it to come from the inside out, outside in. I want to have peace. I want to feel at peace at all times, and that's what this represents for me. I don't want to feel conflict or against the grain. I want to feel like this picture. Like, there are no words, but I want to feel like this, like, at all times. So that's why I have that here. And of course we went over the smiley faces, which I love this because you just like can't not smile, because it's, my vision board is smiling back at me. Like, why did I never think of this before? Like, I guess I thought I was happy all the time. And I think I was moving real fast to realize that I wasn't always happy all the time. I was just used to reacting happy or positive or smiling all the time and putting myself aside for others. And I'm bringing this year back for me. So right here, this is smiley faces on the beach. And if you look closely, it says relax. And one of the biggest things that I have learned that I want to take into the new year is taking a time to slow down. I'm trying to talk slower in this video. Right there, I'm trying to take breaths. I tighten up, I don't take breaths. I want to relax. I want to feel like I'm a smiley face on a beach. I want to be a smiley face on the beach everywhere I am. You know, and here's some of like the affirmations I put on here. If you notice, like this year is a year of affirmations for me. I don't want to just like look at what I want to be as a picture. I really want to read these mantras. And so I have abundance is your birthright. So having things like that written on here, that's kind of represents everything, you know, more general. I don't want to write down like, here's my check for $1 bazillion. Of course we want to manifest that. I just want to truly believe that I am abundant. That's one of my favorite manifestations, actually. I put it here on my board as well. Money flows into my life in abundance. That affirmation has resonated and aligned with me. I've really actually had so much financial abundance because I've been saying that. But I want even more of that. I want abundance in all areas of my life. Right here next to it, I got unconditional love. I want to feel unconditional love. I don't want to apologize for feeling a certain way. I don't want to feel bad for not being perfect. I want to just have unconditional love for myself. And I mean, you know, obviously for others that goes for itself, but again, this year is like accepting it for me. That this is the year I'm not putting myself aside anymore. This is the year I am reclaiming my confidence, abundance, unconditional love. I am happy. Here's some other things I put on here that I really want to remind me that actually is like the verbal of what this photo is. I have synchronicity happens when you align with the flow of the universe rather than insisting that the universe flow your way. That's just something I keep feeling. Like, I keep feeling like, universe, I need this, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm just like too holding on to manifesting things exactly how I want them to be. And that's not to say that they're not going to be exactly how I want them to be, because again, the more you let go, the more you flow with the universe, the more they come to you and the less stressed they feel. Like, I'm just so tired of feeling so stressed. Like, I get wired. Do you guys get like this? Like, I get so wired. Like, I have all my videos and it's great. These techniques I want you to have because they work. Like, what do I want? How am I going to do it? Who am I going to talk to? What am I going to wear? Like, you need to do those things to manifest. The issue with me is I've manifested so much and used these techniques so hardcore, I do it too much. You know, like, I need to dial it back. I personally need to slow down. And if this resonates with you and you're a manifestor like me, and you're attaching yourself too much, you're visualizing too hard, which now I know is a thing, dial it back. Like, that's like the most rewarding thing I'm thinking about, is like slowing down. Like, the way to get what I want even more is just to like relax and slow down and not rush more. Like, just thinking of that feels absolutely amazing. Yeah. Another thing on my board, it says, today, follow your heart, stay aligned with your source of being, love, and let the universe take care of the details. Again, that is just reaffirming trust, be in alignment, let go of attachment. I want everything to feel this way. I just can't stress it enough. Divine love agape originates from the God himself and is able to radically transform relationships. I want to have agape love. I want to feel unconditional love. You know, just more representations of love and how I want to feel. I have words on here like you can, and then down here again are more concepts. Right here is kind of, I guess in a word way you can say this is kind of like the money section, where I write money is a state of mind that supports me. I allow prosperity to enter my life on a higher level than ever before. But if you notice, I'm not doing a check, because you know what? Those limit yourself. And I have my video $1,000 a day, and I used to think about this when I was little too, by the way. People always say, I want to be a millionaire. When I was little, I'd be like, why stop at a millionaire? Like, then what happens after that? I want to be an infinity-er. I want to continually have my money grow. You know, I don't want there to be a cap. And so I just wanted to be more broad and say that money is a state of mind that supports me. I allow prosperity. You know, I'm grateful for all the abundance in my life and all that is coming to me now. You know, abundance flows into my life with ease and grace. Thank you for all the blessings you have placed in my life. I really just want to not limit my goals. Stop limiting, don't put a cap on it. Like, I just want to live in abundance, peace, and balance. And that is what I'm doing for this year's vision board. This is why my vision board is different, because the more I do vision boards, the more I realize it becomes less about a specific goal and more about the intention that you put out and the intention that you receive. And so, you know, I've talked again, like I said, on all my boards about that you put out, but you can't forget about receiving, how you want to feel in those moments. Really think about it, you know, like, I want to work and feel unconditional love from the people I work with. I want to work with people who are balanced and make me feel balanced. I want those people to come in my life. I want to be happy. I want people to come into my life who are happy. You know, I want the intention to come to me. I want to have that for myself. And so again, this year is all about letting go of attachment of your goal. And what happens with your vision board when you put how you want to feel and you don't limit yourself to what is coming to you. That's what we're going to find out this year. And that's what I really want to share with you. A completely different vision board than I've ever made before. And I'm just honestly just saying this video, I don't even know if you can feel, I feel so relaxed. I feel in alignment. And that's how you got to feel when you look at your vision board. You know, people can tell you put this, do that, or you think like you want to achieve something, just put on it what makes you feel good. And so I challenge you and remind you to think about how you want to feel. Don't forget about you. You know, everything is coming to you, everything is coming to me. That's what we're gonna go into 2021 with. Thank you guys so much for being a supporter of my channel. Please comment below what your biggest takeaway was from this video. I love, love, love to hear your thoughts. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to be your friend. And I hope that you can go into 2021 with love, peace, happiness, and balance, abundance, and alignment with me. I will see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.